Every year, around 2 million tonnes of land-based plastic ends up in the ocean. This harms marine life, disrupts fishing and tourism, and poses a very significant environmental challenge. To tackle this impact, these companies and organisations have pledged to take actions to eliminate problematic single-use packaging items by 2025.
The Plastic Packaging in People's Lives project studies how food plastic packaging is used by people in their daily lives. It wants to learn how people's actions and thoughts about reducing plastic packaging align.
We are working with Lancaster City Council to find out more about how households manage their waste and how this connects to the council systems for managing recycling and household waste.
Lancaster City Council made a number of commitments in trying to improve the impact on the local environment directly through actions that could be taken by the council, but also in supporting our residents and encouraging simple actions they can take to improve sustainability in their daily lives. Lancaster City Council has made moves to create an effective, efficient and impactful service when it comes to waste and recycling collections, including the introduction of electric collection vehicles and a route optimisation system. However, we also need those living in the district to play their part. By encouraging residents to sort, wash and squash the recyclable waste items, we can hopefully positively engage and influence behaviours and get people to do the right thing to enable better recycling.
Once we have a better picture of what's going on, we'll work with the council to come up with plans, put them into action to make sure that when you put things into your curbside recycling, they can be used again.
Recycling boxes have historically been used across the district. These boxes contain 55 litres of recycling each. In bad weather, these boxes can allow the recycling in the box, and on occasion the boxes themselves to get blown around. We're trialling 240 litre recycling bins, one for paper and cardboard and a separate bin for plastic, glass and cans, as they don't require lifting. They have the same wheels as on your grey bin. The bins contain a greater volume to allow us to recycle more.
So in the Lancaster district, this particular bin is used properties for the recycling of plastics, glass and tins. So we want it separate from the waste stream and the cardboard stream. So it's essential that the only items that go in here are hard plastics, glass and tins. So we'll have a look. Right, wow, straight away you can smell there's food contamination in here. There's still milk inside of there. And I'm guessing that's what the smell is, part of the smell is. We want this clean, washed and squashed. We can't recycle polystyrene in this district. It must go in the waste stream, so go in your general bin. Now, essentially cardboard is okay as long as it's in another bin, it's not in this bin.
Can you please tell us what happened to contaminated recycling?
The crew will let us know that it's fully contaminated. We'd have to send a separate vehicle out, a waste vehicle, which comes and empties this. The grey recycling that's in here somewhere gets lost at the landfill.
So looking at this then, what can we do in our households to improve recycling?
So if we lift the lid and take a good look, wow, this is great. Everything's been squashed, nice and squashed. It's absolutely fantastic. Full of plastics and tins and glass.
How clean does our recycling need to be?
Preferably we would like it as clean as possible. You don't have to use fresh water if you don't want to. You can use washing water that you've already washed your pots in.
Why is it important to recycle at home?
We need this recycling not to go to the landfill sites and buried within the ground. We're running out of space across the world really, and this can be reused once it's recycled.
This is a great example of good high quality recycling.
Because well-sorted, washed and squashed items mean that materials get recycled and don't end up in landfill, ultimately saving resources.
Knowing more about how people deal with their plastic waste and recycling can help us see the challenges for getting household recycling right. This knowledge can also inform and guide businesses. It's important for each of us to do our part and make our planet healthier.